Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, David Burrows, and this is episode number 105. Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me you're ready. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining me for this week's episode of the show. I've got lots to share with you, as always. But first, hope you had a great Halloween. Did you get out? And I had a costume on for a while. I went out and wore my pirate costume that you saw on last week's show. So I got out and had some fun. And I got some videos, some other places you're not going to see right here on the show. But coming up at the end of the show, I'll show you how you can see those videos of all the different places that I traveled throughout the week. So be sure to watch for that at the end of the show. First, let's take you to the music scene. This week on the music scene, we traveled to Belgrade, Serbia. That's right. All the way we traveled to Serbia via Skype. And these guys, got to give them the tag, incredible, phenomenal. They are called the Orthodox Celts. And they are Irish rock, Celtic rock, if you will. These guys really got some great music going on. And we had the privilege of talking with frontman for the band, Aleksandar Petrovic. I hope I said that right, Alexander. He talked to us for quite some time. We've got that interview here. This band started back in 1992. And it all began with a passion for music. And, well, we're going to talk to Aleksandar right now. Take a look at this interview all the way from Belgrade, Serbia. Here's Aleksandar Petrovic from Orthodox Celts. Watch this. Hello, everybody. This week here on the show, another one of our Skype interviews, and from far, far away this time, Belgrade, Serbia is where we are, and we're talking to Aleksandar Petrovic. Did I say that correct?
Absolutely correct.
Okay.
Hello.
And hello, thanks for being here. You're from the Orthodox Celts.
Yeah, actually, a seven-piece band from Belgrade, from Serbia. Performing Celtic rock with some Irish influences and some folk influences in our music, yeah.
Right, and you're a seven-piece band, and what, you say you've got some folk and Irish influences there. Tell me who that would be.
Well, actually, we started as a typical Irish band. As you like to say, that was unorthodox in Serbia at that time.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I like that word game. Maybe we just became more rock with adding the whole battery and the bass later on the second album. But actually, we started as a typical Irish band, and now we are a rock band with. But we saved all those postulates of Irish folk in our expression.
Right. So what made you come to the decision to go from just the Irish to the Irish rock? Why change into that?
Well, maybe it's not so easy to describe what happened here in 1992. It was a pretty mad year and pretty mad period. But actually, 5 of us at that first moment wanted to play something that we really like personally. Right. It wasn't there wasn't an idea to make commercial breaks or to make records, to record LPs or something like that. We just wanted to play for ourselves the music we like. Nobody played Irish music here, to be honest. At that time, we made the first breakthrough playing for St. Patrick's Day in British Council.
Okay.
And at that time we didn't have the name. We was no name band, but when that lady in the council asked how will we announce you, some of us said the Orthodox Celts, and that was it.
And you've actually you've toured quite extensively, right, through Greece and Italy and.
Yeah. Actually, we toured the countries around former Yugoslavia and the countries that became from former Yugoslavia. I mean, Serbia, Slovenia, Macedonia. This winter, I believe, we'll play for the first time in Croatia.
Okay.
and maybe now I can. This is this is something that I'll say for the first time. We'll play in Sarajevo on December the 28th. So it's yeah, thank you, and it's really another breakthrough in some areas that we didn't play till now. But actually, yes, we played in Greece, played in Italy, played in all those countries that I told you before, and Switzerland. What else? Poland, Russia, and something like that. And
how do you practice? I mean, do you all live close to each other, or is that difficult at times?
Well, the main thing is that all 7 of us are working. We have full-time jobs beside this. So maybe it's fair to say that we are enthusiastic still.
Right.
After all these years. Actually, nothing is so difficult if you like what you're doing.
Awesome. Well, now I've got your album or your CD, or I don't know what we call them these days, EPs or whatever. But it was kind of neat. I'll tell you to go to my mailbox and see on the back the return address of Belgrade, Serbia. I mean, I don't get mail from Serbia every day, right? But the Orthodox Celts. And some great stuff on here. I've listened to the whole album, and I got to say, certainly I have a couple of my favorites, but very well put together and a nice mix and everything. But the title of the album, 1, 2, 5, what happened to 3 and 4? Where does this come from?
Well, let me explain that. My son was 3 years old, or maybe 2.5 when we started recording that album, and Stefan learned to count, and he counted 1, 2, 5, and that's the whole story. And when he said that for the first time, I thought, okay, that's the title of the album.
But just one more thing before we go. Any discussions or possibilities you think we'll ever see you come over to North America, to Canada, to the United States?
Trust me, I'm thinking of it all the time. Yes, we would like to check our luck in North America. Why not in South America also? But
sure.
It's difficult to organize tour if you're not present in America all the time in media or in the stores or something like that. So actually, at the moment, we're recording our 6th album.
Right.
I believe it will be finished around New Year's Eve or something, somewhere in January, February. I suppose we can add some North American dates in next tour, but it's too early to talk about it. All I can say is that our management is working on it, and if we can pack 5 or 10 gigs in North America, I believe we'll be there.
Thank you so much for being here. Now, just before we go, I should say, though, we're going to play a video now of Orthodox Celts, and we're going to play What's Going On. What's this song about?
That was, at the time I wrote the lyrics for my wife, actually, and we were thinking about a second child. And if you listen to the lyrics, we're getting in love in the first few verses, and in the second we have 7 kids. She is in the kitchen, and I'm going to the concerts, and we're asking one another what the fuck is going on there.
Okay, fair enough.
That's it.
Very good. Well, Aleksandar Petrovic, thank you so much for joining us here on the show. And we're going to play some of the Orthodox Celts right now. And we look forward to staying in touch with you, Aleksandar, your next album and the possibilities of having you over here in North America. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for everything, and I hope we'll see each other along the way.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Orthodox Celts and their album right here, 1, 2, 5, and we're going to play What's Going On. Take a look at this right here on the show.
something changed inside of you. Sudden feelings you don't recognize, that is something so surprised, and you don't really know what's going on. I imagine now you must have been surprised, discovering the thing I talked about. Cuts you like a twist of knife that eternally will change your life, and you don't really know what's going on. You don't know what's really going on. What's going on? You don't know what's really going on. What's going on? Remember all the smiles you gave to me. The meaning has been changed, can't you see? Who knows what tomorrow brings? Yesterday was a different thing, and maybe you will feel what's going on. You don't know what's really going on. What's going on? You don't know what's really going on. What's going on? Seven dwarfs, Snow White's in a kitchen all alone, changing habits every day with nothing more that I can say, and I didn't really know what's going on. You don't know what's really going on. What's going on? You don't know what's really going on. What's going on?
Orthodox Celts, great stuff in there. Thanks, Aleksandar, for joining us here. And a great video in there, by the way. Be sure to watch, once again, at the end of this show, you'll see some other opportunities to see some more of their music and videos, or simply go to their website, orthodoxcelts.com. Thanks, Aleksandar, once again for that, and we'll look forward to following and hearing more from them in the future. All right, well, some local things happening in the community, and I always like to get down to First Friday, and this one... as always, just great performances by many local artists, and there's crafts and all kinds of stuff. This week we start down at the Lawrence House, and I got to tell you, it was a little spooky for me going to the Lawrence House after watching Ghosts of Sarnia last week. They talk about the ghosts in Lawrence House, so when I walked in, I was kind of like looking around over my shoulder, if you know what I mean. But anyway, let's go into the community and take you down to First Friday. Take a look.
where I found that wood to fuel my fire. Some people say I'm crazy, but I'm telling you I'm not. I've just been down that garden path so many times I've forgotten.
Always some great things happening here in Sarnia, Ontario, and always happy to promote them here on the show. If you've got an event, local community event you'd like me to show off here on the show, send me an email to the show at davidburrows.ws, and please attach a JPEG or a PDF file or whatever of your poster of your event so that we can show it off here on the show. Just before I go, I also want to say a very special thank you to my friend Rick Perry, better known as Bounce the Cat. I mention him all the time. He gets me in touch with a lot of these artists, and he is number one in my books as far as all about indie. He's 100% indie, and thank you very much, Rick Perry, Bounce the Cat, for being a part of our show. And once again, if you want to be a part of the show, if you know somebody who should be on the show, send me that email. It's on the screen there, the show at davidburrows.ws, and we'll be happy to come around and see you. That's all the time I got for you this week. Make sure you keep watching the end of the show for some special videos and other cool things that are happening as well. And if you want to keep informed ahead of everybody else, go to my Facebook page at the show Sarnia and sign up for my free newsletter where you get a chance to win some tickets for local concerts here in Sarnia, Ontario, as well as secret videos nobody else gets unless you're part of the free newsletter. Thanks again, everybody. That's all the time I got for you. Have a great week and an even better weekend. I will see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.